Everybody, nice to see you all here. Well, have you all here. Obviously can't see you. So today we're going to do some ceramic coating. We're going to start with the hood and see where everything goes. I'm just going to give a quick overview of the instructions here. So pretty much this is going to take, let's say 4 to 5 minutes to dry. So this is what you get. Get a nice little sticker and a card, a little bottle of ceramic coating. This thing, a little goes a long way, they always say. We also get our application sponge. We get a few rubber gloves, a microfiber cloth, and a microfiber cloth. This is your application cloth. This is the cloth you use to wipe off with. So we're going to protect that cloth until it's time to do the wipe off. Now how this works is we take our little application cloth and we put it around the block. Now obviously you want to use the soft end. So if you look, it's hard, squishy. So your squishy end is your application side. They do recommend that you wear the gloves. I recommend you wear the gloves. If they give you gloves, probably for a reason. And they give you a few pairs here. Oh, I apologize. They give you one pair. So keep that in mind. Look at that. They even sent me a size that fits. Usually they put like mediums in these boxes and it's like, you expect this to fit over my hand? Yeah, not happening, but they actually give you some pretty decent latex or rubber gloves. Don't worry, I'll pick that up later if anybody saw that. So it's a little windy today. As you saw, I've already claybarred. I'm just trying to get these dang gloves all the way on. All right, so we'll remove our application cloth. Yes, I just slapped myself because I had a black fly on me. Black flies have been really bad this year up here. It's kind of annoying, honestly. So they actually give you 3 applicators, which is pretty cool. Pretty much you just wrap it around the sponge like so. And they say to tightly wrap it. And then you take your you put a few drops right in the middle. Close this back up. Let's do this. the camera fell over before I could actually finish the whole hood. So I went ahead while the camera was laid on the ground and not recording any longer, and did the hood, both fenders and the front bumper for tonight. Now it says that this stuff just takes about 5 hours to fully dry and cure, enough to handle moisture. So I'm not going to touch it with water until I do so, or until that time has elapsed. Sorry, I found a spot that still had some residue on it. And pretty much the best thing to do is kind of look around the hood, anywhere that you've put this stuff, and just kind of hit it again, buff out the spots that you find, or else you'll be left with streaks and these little blotches of extra ceramic coat just laying around. But so now I had to wait 5 hours, and they say to try to stay out of bad weather and stuff for 48 hours. Not happening in this case, because my car is parked outdoors. In Vermont, the weather changes every 5 minutes, so probably not going to happen. So yeah, pretty much the biggest thing you got to do is you got to clay bar the car. If you have a darker colored car, it's a really good idea to polish it. Even better idea sometimes to go all the way down to straight buffing it out, like cutting it and then polishing it. You can do that yourself, but you got to take your time and be slow and methodical about it, because you can really mess up your paint, because you only have so much clear coat. And they actually have depth gauges that'll tell you how deep your clear coat is, but they're expensive, and I know none of you really want to buy them. You just want to put some ceramic coat on your car, protect it, make it look nice, and keep it looking nice, so you only have to like spray it off every now and then. It does say to wash your vehicle every 2 weeks with a 2-bucket method to maintain this ceramic coating. I wash mine about once a week if I have the time. So pretty much don't try to pour water or anything on it until after 5 hours. Even then, give it more time. It's supposed to take up to 48 hours to dry. You can do this in direct sunlight. It does say it in the instructions you can do it in direct sunlight, and it even says to let it sit out in direct sunlight to help it dry faster. Curing time is about 2 hours, but you'll find the residue within 1 to 5 minutes, which, some of this has been sitting on here for, half an hour now, and I'm still finding residue. And all you got to do is buff it out. If it sits too long, you are going to have to, it says to actually like hit it again, hit that spot again, and then wipe it off immediately, because it helps reactivate it and keeps you from having any more blotches. And look out for high spots, which is what I'm doing. I'm pretty much running this rag across it again to catch all the high spots. The clay bar is an amazing thing, I will say, because I'm noticing the difference in how beautiful this paint looks now that it's been clay barred, and I am impressed. I've never clay barred before, other than last weekend when I messed up all the vinyl. For you, those of you who don't know, we tried. The reason why we had a second video and it never happened is because when I went to put the vinyl on, I live on a dirt driveway. No matter how much I try, contaminants got on the hood and it contaminated the vinyl. But the biggest problem was I had double cut a slit about that thick, and on the very edge, and when I lifted it up to start glassing it, that piece actually got ripped off and sucked up into the middle of the hood, and I laid the vinyl right down on top of it. And I didn't find it until I started squeegeeing, and by that point it was too late. My hands were already dirty, and I was crying over wasting a 5 by 6 foot piece of vinyl. Well, more like 4 foot by 6. But either way, I wasted a bunch of vinyl that I didn't have to. And I have a new method on how to still bring this car to camo. You're all gonna see that in the coming week. If not, next Saturday is D-Day. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I'm praying it doesn't, because we have a lot of stuff to stick on this car in one day, and I'm hoping I can do it. I won't be able to get it ceramic coated like I want to probably in that day, because I have to be able to clean her up when I get down to the Wicked Big Meet. And I am super excited to go there and see a bunch of you there. If you see us, come say hi. Don't be shy. We're gonna have fun. I did get we will be there representing Braid Wheels, being the fact that they're pretty much our primary sponsor. And the only reason I call them our primary sponsor is because they're the ones that put the most amount of money into this car thus far, with these rims. So that is Avalon King ceramic coating. Pick yourself up some. Use my code WRX Rally 36. I'll put the link right there, and you'll save $25 off your purchase. Makes it $44 for a bottle of ceramic coat, which it does go a long way. I haven't even used probably 1/8 of a bottle as of right now to do the front part of this car. And I obviously still have both doors, both quarters, bumper, trunk, and roof to do. And I may or may not do the windows. It depends on how I feel and how much time I have. But I will be doing it throughout the week to get caught back up, because I have literally been run out of time. And last weekend kind of screwed me with the weather. But it's coming along, and she will be done in time for Wicked Big Meet. And I will probably be still putting stuff on this car at the meet when I first get there. But yeah, so that's it. If you like the videos I do and want this channel to continue putting out videos, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment, and also hit the bell so you can see when the next video comes up. And yeah, drive safe and keep it between the ditches.